Welcome to the channel, Supreme Squad. So I'm following up with you guys on Dr. Heavenly and Charnita. I told y'all that Charnita was going to go live and set the record straight about what happened that removed her from an event called FemFest. So she was going to be a guest of Dr. Heavenly at this event. It also included Dr. Jada, Dr. Jackie, Ebony Steele, Stormy Wellington, just to name a few. And then Charnita started getting some interesting messages, and she said something ain't right in her spirit, so she bailed out. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what went down, but before I do, I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever's happening on social media. Make sure you guys hit that like and share the video because that's how others find me. If you are not a subscriber, hit that button too, along with the notification bell, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me.
What is going on with Charnita? Y'all know I don't bother nobody. I don't do mess. And y'all know I'm on a mission. Concerning Charnita's word and whoever else we trying to support them, who we, concerning who we believe in. But I can tell you one thing, I don't do mess. Y'all know I'm transparent, so y'all can get a full understanding what took place and why you seeing different things in the media.
So the event, FemFest, was actually held in Birmingham, Alabama, which is where Charnita actually lives, and she said that there was strong concern from her family and supporters.
I did not know the extent of, at the time, who was going to be hosting. At that time, it was an early booking. It already had happened. So, of course, it's getting closer to the event. So it's time for, they tell us, maybe do an interview to let everybody know, market the event. So when I market the event and I put the flyer, y'all remember the pink flyer? And it said, basically, I'm going to be one of the women on the panel. Hey, y'all. All of a sudden, my supporters, and I know it was some millimeters, and then I know it was a couple of family members. They began to be up under my post, and they said, Charnita, I don't think it's a great idea for your brand. It's some, just kind of giving me in a protection space. And I understand that my supporters, everybody can be sensitive, but when it got to the point where, I had over 100 comments and everybody's saying the same thing. I felt as though I did not want Dr. Heavenly and everybody, I did not want to come to their event with my supporters. We're not on one accord because, I don't think I should have came, being that I'm not too fond of the way she does things. Not to speak anything bad about her or anything like that. And I understand it was under other people, part of the event. So I went back to my publicist and I said, Yvonne, I don't think I should go because she does not, this event does not represent, I wouldn't say the event, but the person is messy to me and would not represent me well. Okay. I had put in my exit saying that I am no longer going to do it. And I thought it was just a week ago. It was actually almost like a week and a half ago. Hey, and my publicist said, take me off the flyers. This Charnita at this moment do not want to do it. And also, supporters, I began to get threats. You go to that event, I'm going to stop talking to you, which that don't bother me. But when it got to the point where I got people hated her, I was like, oh, gosh, I don't want to be there. Whether they're mad at the fact of me going or just a whole bunch of people just don't like her.
Y'all, people dislike Heavenly so much that they don't want the people they like to be associated with her. So people were threatening to pull their support from Charnita. And then she said that they went so far as to relay threatening messages about Heavenly in the comment section, which also just made her nervous. She was just like, I don't want to be attached to her energy or whatever you guys have planned for her. Okay, you got to listen to that inner voice and protect yourself.
So the threats kept happening in my inbox. Kind of like I hate her, all type of stuff. And I was like, oh no. So I went back to my publicist, and that's when I screenshot her the threats and things like that. And she wrote a detailed email to FilmFest team, letting them know that I have pulled out and the reason behind it. That, of course, y'all know I don't do mess, and I represent a certain type of brand. I don't know her personally or anything like that, or the rest of the ladies. I'm just basically looking on the outside because my supporters told me to research it. Yes, no one should have been threatening me. Like, it shouldn't even, it was just like, and it was just bad stuff towards her. And I was like, why everybody so mad at her? I'm a Scorpio. So immediately I chose to be on this side of the fence. You know, if y'all know what this side of the fence mean, that means my supporters, that mean Melanie, that means Tilt the Crown Production. We don't want any problems. And that's when we proceeded and pulled out the event.
So fans weren't just leaving messages under Charnita's post telling her to back out. They were also leaving the same kind of messages under Heavenly's post saying Charnita doesn't need to be anywhere around you. And this is what she had to say about it.
And I guess that's what made her mad, you know, because it was rude comments saying Charnita don't need to be there. You trying to be messy towards Charnita, but my supporters had all, you know, I had already seen it, and I forewarned them that I don't think my brand need to be part of the Film Fest.
Now, even though Charnita's publicist had sent a written letter far in advance, letting the FemFest people know that Charnita was pulling out, one of the planners over there dropped the ball and left her name and image on the flyer. And they sent it out as a part of promo on the day of the event.
So the day of the event, FilmFest put a flyer up and said morning panel. And that's, to me, was the disrespect. Okay, I understand that other flyers was old and you might couldn't get them updated or something like that. But you intentionally put me on that flyer the morning of. Their answer to me, the team answer to my publicist, was very short. Like, kind of, thank you for giving us this information, and that's it. I mentioned thread and all, and I mentioned everything that took place. My publicist wrote it down to the T. Everything that I was going through, being that I was connected to this event. They didn't ask to bring me back on the live or Zoom. And when I did the particular Zoom with her, she pronounced my name wrong 4 times. And I know for a fact, you know my name. I know that for a fact. Then, which has been taken down, I also seen where it was a couple of my supporters comment, and she came back and she said that a couple of us have bailed out last minute. I didn't bail out last minute. I gave you a whole week and a half. So I'm guessing, and I had a few people to go to the event thinking I was going to be there. So what was said at the event to my friend that I bailed out last minute. That was it for me. You still sold the tickets, and my supporters still came, and I wasn't there.
So there you have it, folks. That is it in a nutshell. She just started receiving messages that she really took to heart, and she decided to back out of the event. I always say, if something doesn't feel good for you, then you should leave, okay? Despite what may look good or fancy on the outside, trust your inner voice, because that is always correct. 1,000 people could come to you after that event is over and say, oh my God, you should have came. It was great. Nothing happened. But your inner voice is for you. So when you got there, it is very possible that something could have happened to you. So she just trusted herself. But y'all can let me know what y'all think about all of it in the comments, child, because I was waiting on this tea. And when she said that she was going to go live to clear the air, I was in attendance. So y'all let me know what y'all think about all of it in the comments, okay? Check out my video I did earlier if you missed it. And don't forget to hit that like button and share the video. That's how others find me. Become a subscriber if you are not already, and make sure that your notification bells are on. And I will check you all on the next one.